What's up? It's your boy, I Know Mercy, the Mad Hatter, here to talk about something that's actually kind of old news, but I just heard about it like yesterday, and I really wanted to talk about it, so fuck, here it is. Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. It's holy fuck, I didn't even know that a new Ninja Turtles game was in development until I just found it. I found an ad for it. Just randomly. Just fuck. Really? Really, you're doing this? A new Ninja Turtles game. This is awesome. I don't even know what to think about this one. Obviously, it's still in alpha beta process. It's still in the alpha beta stage at this point, so we don't know that much about it. There are a few, there are a few trailers out there about the game already, and it looks pretty good. The combat looks just fucking insane. I think this is the best combat any Turtles game has ever had. Which, thinking about it, isn't really saying much, considering in the last few years the Turtles games haven't been, you know, good. I mean, the one that was based off the TMNT movie, the 2007 movie. I mean, I liked it personally. I never saw the movie all the way through. Usually, I just like caught the last 10 or 20 minutes. I could probably find it online somewhere, but I'm not that in that much of a hurry. But the game itself, it was good for what it was. It was pretty good. It was your standard beat 'em up. Uh, really, really simplified version of the story, which, eh, you know, it was a thing. I mean, it worked for what it was. It was more aimed towards kids, which honestly I liked. I think there should be more games aimed towards kids. And I know this is weird. I'm a grown fucking man, but these are games. Games. They should be for kids. At least an overwhelming majority should be for kids. Because these are games. You get it? I, but anyway, uh, back to Ninja Turtles. I am a huge fan of TMNT. I always have been for most of my life. I think my brother got me into it. I was a little young to have seen much of the old '80s cartoons. I saw a bunch of them on old VHS. I actually wore out most of my old VHS copies of the Ninja Turtles because I watched them so many fucking times. And I did get to see some of the later episodes, the later seasons. I don't remember that much, but I do remember seeing them, and I remember they were good. It was a good show, and then nothing for a really long fucking time. And obviously, I remember the movies, the three fucking excellent movies. And I don't care what anyone says, I still like three. Three was not that bad. Like, I don't care. People give Ninja Turtles 3 so much shit. And okay, yeah, it wasn't as good as the first three, but fuck it, I liked it. And then, like I said, nothing for a really long time. There's actually a 10-year time gap between the last last Ninja Turtles game on the NES, and the one based off of the 2003 series on the GameCube and PlayStation and Xbox, I think. But yeah, 10 years without Turtles. That's fuck. Christ, I didn't even notice. That's sad. I fucking love the Turtles, man. But yeah, this I'm really excited about Out of Shadows. It's like I God, I don't even know what to say about it. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like an incredible game. The graphics are awesome. It's um it's kind of suffering from what I would call what I would call Call of Duty syndrome, which has been just fucking permeating the industry lately. It's taking really like they're taking brown, gray, or black and just painting it over everything. Which I mean, sometimes it can work. Like sometimes it can actually work. Dragon Age was mostly fucking brown and red. It looked ugly as shit a good number of the times, but it worked for that particular game and the story it was trying to tell. But like it can only work for like a certain number, like a certain type of games. Like, well, obviously, I called it Call of Duty syndrome. It's more like Modern Warfare syndrome. But games like that and in Dragon Age, like I said, the art design, the gray and the brown and the red, the art design fit the mood of the game. That's the point, and I guess with this new TMNT, they're trying to go for darker feel. I guess is what they're doing, which it's okay. I mean, you can go there with the Ninja Turtles. I mean, the original comics, they were underground comics, man. They were mostly for adults. I still have no fucking idea how um an underground comic eventually became like the biggest kids cartoon in in like the 80s and shit. But it, well, I can kind of see it. I mean, it is turtles fighting robots and aliens and shit. So you tone down the violence, you tone down the I don't know if they swore or not, but I'm almost certain they did. But you tone it down a little bit. Yeah, mutant turtles fighting. It's a kid show. Um, but the visual design is I mean I like it. It's not bad. I'm just worried that it's going to start looking boring after a while. The trailers and the bit of gameplay footage that we've seen, you only see two areas, a sewer level, obviously a sewer level, and a back alley, and they were both gray and brown. I mean, it is New York, so you can't expect that much color, but I'm just like, I really wish that people would get more creative with their art departments. It seems like a waste. It's only fucking gray and black and shit. I don't know, but the art design it's good, and the animation is, considering this is only alpha beta, it's really good. It is really good, solid animation that I could have seen. The turtles, how they move, how they fight, how they do their ninja things. It looks really good. Now, as for the turtles themselves, the design of the turtles, well, they've looked better. They This isn't the best I've seen the turtles. In fact, it's probably the worst. At least until we have confirmation on what Michael Bay's turtles are going to look like, which I can only fucking imagine. Oh god, I still can't get over that. Well, the turtles, They look ugly. I'm not. I can't even sugarcoat it. They look ugly as fuck. That is just. That is. Oh God. But there's actually a bit of a debate. Um, from what I can see, like half of the sources I could find related to Out of Shadows says that it's based on the newly released TMNT show that's owned by Nickelodeon, and half of it is saying that it's not. I'm not sure in what context the game is going to have to the show. Story wise, I imagine it's not going to have anything to do with the show. I would imagine that it takes place in the same universe as the show, maybe. So we might see like teenage April. I stopped watching the show a little while ago, so I don't know if Casey showed up yet. I mean, I didn't stop watching. I've been meaning to get back into it. So I don't know if there's gonna have like teenage April and teenage Karai and the two New Mutants that kind of replace Bebop and Rocksteady, which I actually like a lot more than Bebop and Rocksteady. Don't get me wrong, I did love Bebop and Rocksteady, but these new guys are awesome. And honestly, if it is in some way based on the universe of the new TV show, I wish they had used the fucking art design from the new TV show. It worked. It's a fuck ton better looking than this. And you know what? They're aiming towards a more mature audience, which is why I think they're going with the design they're going for. And while I do think that a Ninja Turtles game should be aimed more towards kids, even though it started out as an underground comic for adults, it has become a kids thing. So I think they should keep it geared like towards kids. But like I want I you know God, what am I okay, you know what I mean? Like it like Ninja Turtles has become a show for kids. That's just a thing. Yeah, we who grew up with it, we can still enjoy it. Maybe like I don't think you should aim any particular TMNT project uh, directly at the college age, older geek demographic. It should be squared solely on kids, like 10 to 15-year olds. I honestly think that's where TMNT games demographics should lie. Like, you want to make it slightly more mature, fine. You know what? Give us a little something. But, like, make it for kids. That doesn't mean, like, oversimplify it or anything like that. It can have deep gameplay, but, like, make it not as fucking dark. Put up some bright colors every once in a while. Shit. Give us something interesting to look at. Give us something interesting to look at and explore. It's but again, it's in alpha beta. We don't know too much about the story or how the finished product is gonna look. God, I hope they change these turtle designs. Oh God. Um, Obviously, since it is alpha beta, we don't know anything about the gameplay. They did just recently release a trailer showcasing Mikey's moveset, which it's good. I liked it. It looked interesting, and it gave a little bit of how Mikey's personality is. You know how he's always the fun-loving. He even did the Conan O'Brien puppet thing at the end of his trailer, which I think was funny. And I think this is how most of the TMNT games are handling how are handling the combat and how the characters differentiate from each other. Typically, it's Leonardo is the he's kind of the beginner turtle. Like he's the most balanced. His weapons are at a good range. They give a good speed. He isn't too strong. He isn't too fast. And Donnie is usually slowest. He's not all that strong, but he has the best reach with his bow staff. Usually, Raph is the strongest with the least reach. He's he's typically faster than Leo, and um, and Mikey is the fastest, but also the weakest. And that is how most. I think that's what they're going for here because if you look at the Mikey trailer, he even though that most of it is in slow mo. Why so much fucking slow mo? Most of it is in slow mo, but you can see that there is a bit of speed, and Mikey clearly seems like even in the trailer where it was all four fighting together, Mikey still seemed like possibly the most agile, and he even had the signature move of him spinning on his shell with his nunchucks out, which delighted me greatly. And you can also see a bit of the fighting styles of the other turtles in the trailer with all of them fighting together that IGN put out. And I really like how Raph is doing. He fights more like an MMA fighter. You know, he like power bombs people and like tackles them to the ground, punches them in the fucking face, and headbutts them. I can imagine myself having a lot of fun with Raph, and obviously, Leo being the most not skill based, but skilled, elegant, samurai esque, which is strange considering he's a ninja. He is the most graceful, flowing. There are a lot of flourishes with his attacks, and Donnie, I think, is somewhere in between Raph and Leo. He's not exactly a brawler, but he's not that elegant. He's very technical. A lot of his moves are kind of having fun. Like he'll kick his staff to an enemy and then it'll bounce off him. He'll pick it up and smash him with it. That's usually how Donnie fights. So no complaints there. So far, they got the basic turtle. They have how each turtle fights, as far as I can see at least, at this point, down packed. I have no complaints with how the turtles are, how they animate, or how they fight. They also have co-op, which I mean, it's a fucking TMNT game. Of course, they're gonna have co-op. What seems odd to me, and I'm sure is going to seem odd to a bunch of people, is the fact that it's 4-player online co-op, but only 2-player um like personal split screen combat or whatever the fuck they're gonna have it. Why is that? Like, I mean, I get that they're trying to a lot of companies are pushing the online stuff. I get that, but like, why would you have only 2-player um 2-player same console I forgot what that's called. I'm stupid. But like no, when I get a Ninja Turtles game, I want to have I want to bring 4 of my friends over to my house so we can all see on the same TV screen that we're playing the fucking Ninja Turtles so we can laugh and fuck around and I can hit one of my friends if they die or if they get me killed. I can't do that on online. You fucking can't. You just like I don't get why they would do this. maybe if we get like a bunch of people to like fucking send Activision like letters and emails and shit saying we want four player offline co-op. We want 4 player offline co-op. That's what we want. You can't you can't do this. 4 player offline. God damn it. I doubt they do it because it's Activision, but we gotta try. I'm just saying. I am interested on the story because there's nothing about the story so far. Obviously, since it's in this early development stage. Um, I don't know if there have been any recent developments in the storyline or anything, and I just missed it. But as far as I can see, there is no real story so far, at least that we know of. But hopefully it's good. Like, if it is based off of the new cartoon, I honestly have no problem with it. I really like the new cartoon. Some of the episodes have been hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie. They don't have the they haven't had the best. Some episodes have been really bad. Some of them have been really good. I honestly don't mind the fact that April is like 16. Same with Karai. I kind of like Karai, so I got no problem with her. My problem with the new show lies the with Krang. I really hate fucking Krang. Like the Ooptroms have always been part of the franchise in some way or another. In the 80s cartoon we had Krang, which were pretty much the only evidence that the Krang actually fucking exists. Krang, that the Utrom actually fucking exists because he's a brain in a stomach of a robot body. But here it's no, uh I hate what they're doing with the Krang in the new series. Like the way they talk and the fact that they're all called Krang instead of Utrom. That no, like I just fucking hate how they talk. It's like you are in this place and I will kick your like you should not be in this place that is this place and I will kick your ass which is your ass and what the fuck? Why talk like that? I don't know. But that's really my biggest complaint with the new series. So if they're placing it in that universe, I really have no problem with it. I'm gonna hate the Krang. I really am. Because you know that the fucking Krang or the Utrom or whoever the fuck are gonna be in this. I mean, obviously Shredder's probably going to be the big bad at the end of the game, but you know the fucking Utrom are gonna be in this. You just know they are. And if they aren't, fans are probably gonna riot. I believe it is coming out this this summer. I know it's coming out this summer, June maybe. I'm not sure. It's downloadable on PSN and Xbox Live. Maybe if Nintendo has its shit together, it'll be on whatever the fuck their online shopping services. Maybe I don't know. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the new TMNT Out of Shadows. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be awesome. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. It's Unknown Mercy, aka the Mad Hatter. I'm out.